Hey everybody, I just wanted to go through with you a brand new product that came out from Wizards of the Coast. This is Magic the Gathering Plane Chase 2012. This is a deck called Primordial Hunger. You can see it's in the box unopened, and I'll show you what's inside. Apparently they don't make these boxes easy to open. I can't find a flap. Maybe that's the first test of whether you should be buying this product, is if you can get into the box or not. Seeming to have some difficulty here. Uh-oh, I tore the box. Oh no. Alright, here we go. Ow! Okay, there we go. Now we have this packaging. Holy crap, how do I get into this stuff? Ooh, there we go. Okay. Alright, sweet. Alright, got it. Here we go. There's a big giant magic card. I don't know, it's got some kind of back on it. It's called Jund. And oh, camera malfunction. Okay, so we have the planes here, and I'll let you look at the spoilers. It's probably easier to read than on my camera. Here's Jund. Here's the Furnace Layer. Kilnspire District. That's pretty cool looking. Look at that art. That's beautiful stuff. Lair of the Ashen Idol. That's cool. It's a big volcano. Orochi Colony. Prov. Selesnya Loft Garden. Stensia. Reality Shaping. Spatial Merging. Cool. There you have it. Down here we've got the actual deck. This is where the money is, right? Comes with a little poster. Always save your packaging, right? Keep it nice and neat. It'll be worth something in the future. First things for... Uh-oh. Oops. It's already torn. Comes with Chaos Reigns. Okay, it goes through all the different decks and has a strategy guide. That's pretty cool. And tells you what's in them. On the other side, it's got how to use your planar deck, how to play the plane chase rules. Some other stuff. Winning the game, how to win, that's important, right? And this one is... they printed it upside down. Oh. This is how to play the game. Okay, these are just regular rules. Oops, camera malfunction. As maybe some of you can tell, I'm not really a professional cameraman here. I would like to be a professional Magic card player, but actually I think the kitchen table is probably the place I belong. Good enough for me. Here we go. Peel the plastic off. First things first, you gotta sniff the cards. I'm serious. Put it up to your nose. Smell those cards. Delicious. Now, let's go through what we have here. Let me fix my camera. You know, one of these days I'm going to get some professional equipment. Unfortunately, I can't afford it because I spend all my money on Magic cards. Okay, this is called Tukatung Thalid. Gives you little sapperling tokens. It's pretty cool. Brindleshote's a nice fatty. He starts as a 1/1, but when he dies you get a 3/3. That's pretty cool for cheap for 2 mana. Nest Invader gives you a bunch of Eldrazi spawns. This guy, let's see, gives you basic lands, more lands. Wall of Blossoms, that's an old classic. Gives you a card, that's a nice card. Hissing Iguanar deals damage to people. This guy deals damage to people, more damage. The Thrasher devours stuff, that's pretty cool. This deck has a whole mechanic where it eats its own stuff. And these guys get really big when they devour things. That's pretty incredible. If he eats something, he turns into a 4/4 for 3 mana. Gluttonous Slime, he devours things and he flashes into play. That's pretty exciting. Null Mage, that's an old reprint. Return 2 target cards from your graveyard to your hand. That allows you to get your stuff back so you can sack them again to devour stuff. Okay, here's more devouring things. Beetleback Chief enters the battlefield, puts 2 red goblin counters in. I think this is one of the new cards. Penumbra Spider, he's an old reprint. He turns into a spider when he dies, so it's kind of like having 2 creatures. This is a little bit like Undying, only you don't get bigger when you come back, but it's still a pretty sweet card. The Hellkite Hatchling is a really cool guy. He gets flying and trample if he devours something. Mitotic Slime, I think, is a reprint also, and it just generates in a bunch of oozes. And then the oozes get smaller and smaller until you just have a bunch of little oozes around. Very cool. Michaeloth, maybe this is the reprint. I don't know. One of these two is a reprint. I'm not sure. Anyway, you get a Sapperling token. Here's the baddie right here. Thromok the Insatiable. He's got Devour X, where X is the number of creatures devoured this way. So if you devour 2 creatures, he's getting 2 +1/+1 counters, and each counter is +2/+2. So he would become, if he devours 2 creatures, he becomes a 4/4. And if he devours 3, he's a 6/6. At least no, he's a 9/9. I don't know. You guys can do the math. I'm not a math wizard. I'm not a professional math person. I just do math at the kitchen table when I'm playing Magic. This guy's cool. He flies. He devours stuff. He gets big. Love the spider. Generates little insects. This is a new card. He's a rare. Putting it straight into my Commander Spider deck. People are going to quail when they see me coming. Okay, look at that guy. Rawr! Alright, sweet. Here's a bunch of lands. Some of them are exciting. Dual lands. This guy generates a little plant. This guy makes stuff trample. Really cool art. Beautiful cards. A couple of artifacts here. The Flayer Husk is a living weapon. He's a cheap little living weapon. Nice. Costs 1. Fractured Power Stone is a new artifact. He allows you to roll the planar dice, which, by the way, is right here. Okay, it's got some symbols on it. More cards. Fiery Conclusion. Fling is an old reprint. Mark of Mutiny. You gain control of a creature, and he has haste. Awakening Zone is a cool rare. That almost looks like the Hell Vault. I don't know. That's from the an earlier set. Fires of Yavimaya, I think that's a reprint too, but it's pretty cool. It gives something trample. I'm sorry, no, it gives them haste. My bad. All creatures get haste. And Overrun, of course, it's a classic. Hellion Eruption gives you a bunch of 4/4 red creatures, and this one is one of my favorites right here. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under the control, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. That basically makes all of your creatures into damage spells. Pretty sweet, okay? So this deck, Primordial Hunger, you can get it now at your local game store. Give it a try and have fun.